This video will give you guidelines about when to create a record and file it in your paper or electronic filing system. When you're at work, do you ever ask yourself, "I'd wish I had a record of that," or "wish I'd kept notes about how I did this last year"? Creating the records you need to do your job and that your office needs to operate effectively will save you time and trouble. Good records help us carry out our activities and make decisions based on a thorough understanding of past actions and decisions. So when should you create and file a record in your paper or electronic filing system? It depends on the circumstances and the activity you might need documenting. You should create and file a record when 1. You make a legal agreement or contract with another person or body. 2. You need evidence that certain things were done or money was paid. 3. You need to remember actions or decisions. 4. You need to remember oral decisions. And 5. You need to document a process. Let's say that your office makes an agreement with another party. Should you create a record and file it? Definitely. When a contract or agreement is made between two parties, the agreement comes into legal existence when what was agreed upon is recorded in a legal document. What if your office needs to prove that certain things were done or that certain amounts of money were paid? If you're wondering if you should document what's occurred, your instincts are probably right. In some circumstances, certificates or receipts are required to prove that certain actions were taken or that money was paid. So when evidence like that is needed, you should create and file a record in your paper or electronic filing system. What about when you're thinking, will we remember that our team agreed to do that task, and who is in charge of it? In that situation, your office will want to have a record of who has agreed to do what decisions have been made, and what has been done so far. Creating records and filing them will provide support for your office in these actions and decisions. What about when decisions are made orally, for example on the phone? You might be thinking, what if I forgot what we talked about? Should I send an email about it? If you need to remember something that was discussed orally, you should create a record and put it in your filing system. What about when your office is beginning a process of some sort, such as an employee selection process? This is definitely the time to create and file complete and accurate records. Creating records that document processes related to people such as students and employees are very important to get right. You should document every step of the process. When your office begins a work process, open a paper or electronic file about it and document the actions and decisions that started the process. During the process, your team will collect information that will inform its actions and decisions. It will also collect records from others who are consulted for advice during the process. File these types of records in your filing system. Create and file records that reflect decision-making during the process, particularly when your team makes final decisions at the end of the process or when the process is completed. If you follow the guidelines in this video, you'll know when to create records and file them. 1. When you make a legal agreement. 2. When you need evidence of actions. 3. When you need to remember actions and decisions. 4. When you need to remember an oral decision. And finally 5. When you need to document a process. If you need help on other topics, please view our other videos online. If you have specific questions and comments, please contact us at uarc@ucalgary.ca. Hopefully this video has helped, and thanks for watching.